Hey buddy, this is Tim the trucker. How you doing tonight? I'm sitting in basically a parking lot in Dubuque, Iowa. There's nothing around but factories, and this is my highlight of the day. I spent the entire day driving in rain and wind and fog. And I'm just completely worn out, so I'm glad to fall asleep. This is Operation CDL, and I'm Tim the trucker. In the factory district. That's one thing you're going to find when you become a truck driver is you get to go to all these exotic places like Peoria, Illinois, and Dubuque, Iowa. You don't get to go to any of the historical places. You don't get to go do what the tourists do. You're always going to be coming in on a different road on the truck routes, and you're going to go into the industrial parks and sit. So all the excitement is at the other side of town, and here I'm over here in the industrial park waiting to get unloaded in the morning. I want to talk to you a little bit about diesel truck driving schools. If you start talking to the diesel truck driving schools, you're going to find out that the instructors, unlike a college, do not have master's degrees. They do not have doctorate degrees. And in fact, most of the instructors, even the managers and the executive staff at these diesel truck driving schools, they don't even have a bachelor degree or an associate's degree. To be a truck driver, all you need is a high school education, or, as we're finding out now, some real idiots are coming into it because they're high school dropouts that went and got a GED. That's all you need is a GED. And, the scientific research is showing today that the GED is very substandard even to the high school diploma. You go to a diesel truck driving school, and what do you find there? You find guys with GEDs and high school diplomas as your instructors, so they don't really have the ability to educate people because they're not educated themselves. And in fact, when you start talking to some of these instructors, they don't have 20, 30 years experience driving truck. They don't know what it's like out here on the road. Most of the diesel truck driving school instructors, they went through a diesel truck driving school, they went out onto the road, they were out there for 6 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, and they couldn't handle it. They had to get off the road. And they couldn't find work. And so they thought, well, if I have the CDL, I need to get my money's worth, so I got to do something with the CDL. So they go and they work as diesel truck driving school instructors. And so that's what you find at most diesel truck driving schools are the drivers that couldn't handle it out on the road. So you're going to go to a diesel truck driving school, and you're going to have someone who's very poorly educated with very little education, teaching you how to be a truck driver. You know, you're basically being set up for failure. And the fact of the matter is, the diesel truck driving school isn't there to teach you how to be a truck driver. The diesel truck driving school is only there to help you pass your road test for the CDL. That's it. So you're going to put in all this money, you're not going to get an education. You know, you're going to be indebted to some company for 6 months or a year, and they're going to run you ragged. And in the process, you're going to be sleeping in a little closet attached to the back of the truck here, and you're going to basically sacrifice your home and your family. You're not going to watch your kids grow up. You might be able to call them once in a while, but they're going to get tired of talking to you on the phone, and they're going to be living their life, and you're going to be out here. The only thing you know is what you've been doing, and you want to share that with them, but it doesn't mean anything to them because they're not out here, and you're not at home, so what they're doing is kind of meaningless to you. And so you're going to have these conversations where you try to talk to your kids, and you're not really going to know what to say. And they're not going to want to talk. They're going to want to go play video games. So think about that before you go to one of these diesel truck driving schools. You're going to lose your family, and rather than having a house or apartment to live in, you got to live in a little closet attached to the back of the truck. Your bathroom is peeing in a bottle. And who's going to teach you how to do all this stuff? Someone who themselves do not have an education and very little truck driving experience. That's what is in store at a truck driving school. So good